Hello everyone and welcome to Cape Town. This February Rob and I spent 2.5 weeks in South Africa. It was 2.5 amazing weeks and most of it we spent in the beautiful city of Cape Town. And as it was my first visit to South Africa and Africa even, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I tell you, my mind was literally blown by the beauty of the landscape. And one of our first visits we made driving out of Cape Town was to Stellenbosch, which is like a wine district. And the mountains surrounding those vineyards were amazing, so stunning. And I don't even drink wine myself, but even I enjoyed the tour thanks to the surroundings and the food, of course. Yeah, the food is always a big thing for me, obviously. And as you will see in this video, Cape Town has a bit of everything. It has a gorgeous nature with the mountains and the sea, but it also has a busy city life and a more bustling vegan scene than I thought. Actually, I was a little bit worried that we'd struggle to find yummy food, but I really didn't need to worry. We had so many amazing food experiences, which you'll also have a testament of in this video. We even got to try a veganized milk tart, and a milk tart is a traditional South African dessert, and Rob, who's had it pre-vegan day, said it was really good, and I definitely gave it my sign of approval. So we had that at The Plant, a vegan restaurant, and if you ever get a chance to try it, I'd recommend it. But otherwise we had all sorts of nice vegan food, raw foods. We had chickpea omelette at some place, and we had Buddha bowls and yummy smoothies. I mean, we were spoiled for choice, really. And to be honest, most of my travels usually end up being all about the food and exploring different cafes and restaurants, but this time I think we had a great balance between sightseeing the landscape around Cape Town, exploring the food scene, but also doing more cultural things like visiting museums. We had to visit Table Mountain, and even though I was terrified at the thought of the cable car, I forgot all about it when I saw the amazing city view and the mountainsides just fly past it. If there's one thing you can't miss in Cape Town, it's definitely a trip up Table Mountain. I can't recommend it enough. also visited some museums. Actually, we only visited 2, but I wanted to mention my favorite because I think it's really important for the history of South Africa. And it was the 6th District Museum, which it really tells the story well of apartheid and gives an example of what it was actually like for the non-whites, in citation marks, living in Africa and South Africa at that time. It tells the story about how all the people living in one area of the city got moved out to townships, and they had to observe their homes get flattened for the pleasure of white people and for making new housing for white people in the city. So I think it's really important when you visit South Africa to actually learn a little bit about the history, and actually even today you can observe the effects of apartheid, which can be quite heartbreaking at times, but it's, like I say, really important to just observe it and give it some thought and take it with you as a lesson. With that said, I don't want to focus on it too much because this city and this country is so gorgeous and there's so many things to be celebrated. So let's not focus on what's happened in the past, but look to the future and to the now. There are really so many sights to be seen and people to meet, fun things to do, and you just have to embrace the atmosphere of today. And with this, I'd just like to say, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of my Cape Town video. I really hope you enjoyed the ride. And if you want to read more about any of the places in this video, you can find a full guide to my Cape Town, to the Cape Town I got to know during my visit, on my website. And I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Yeah, enjoy guys.